Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, one of my friend recently attended the ADP walk-in drive for the DevOps engineering roles, and they have covered the main interview questions based on these topics. I have collected those interview questions and I have prepared the list and also with explanations. Before going to start, you can like the video and subscribe to our channel, and for more walk-in drives I will be creating for more walk-in drive interview questions. Yeah, let's get started. And the first question is, uh, how do you manage the blue-green deployment work? Maintain two environments, like blue is the current version and green version is the new version of code. Whatever the code is ready, deploy the new version to green, test and validate the green version, and switch the traffic via load balancer. Roll back instantly by switching back to blue green. Yeah, go to the next one. Yeah, how do you manage the downtime in the blue green deployment? Ideally, for blue green deployment we can achieve zero downtime. Traffic switches after validation. Downtime only if misconfigured. Ensure quick rollback and safe releases. Users are unable to access S3 bucket. How do you troubleshoot it? Checking IAM roles or user permissions, verifying bucket policy, confirm region or bucket name, check VPC endpoint, security groups, and also validate object level permissions and review CloudTrail logs. Yeah, you can give those explanations to impress the ring. How do you design highly available Kubernetes clusters? You can give these explanations: multi master setup, etcd cluster with node nodes, multi-worker nodes, use load balancer for API servers, deploy across multiple, enable pod replicas and HPA, horizontal pod autoscaler. Serve, yeah, how do you serve 50 traffic to team A and 50% traffic to team B? Use the explanation is use Kubernetes service with the two deployment, configure ingress with weighted routing, use service mesh, traffic split, implement canary strategy. The next question is, where do you deploy applications? uh, Based on the cloud which you are using, you can mention it. Is that a prime or on-prime services you are using? Based on that, you can go ahead, you can give the explanation to interviewer. And the next question is, can you create a S3 bucket in the using the Terraform code? And you can mention that resource, and this is the resource name AWS3 bucket, and this is the demo is the label name, and in the curly brackets you can give the bucket name, and for bucket you need to be give demo bucket, and this is the code for the S3 bucket creation. And also for versioning enabling version enablement, you need to be write the code also. You can cross check before going to the interview, like before. Yeah, and the next question is, recent Kubernetes issue, how do you troubleshoot it? You can give the explanations like pod pod crash backup loop, pod crash loop backup. This will be coming due to misconfigurations of environment variables or dependency missing. It will be occurring. Check logs. You can debugging by debugging the logs and verify resource limits, and also fix any environment or configurations issue, redeploy successfully. So you can give the like this type of explanations, like to troubleshoot in the issues. And the next question is, how do you check the pod lags? First, you can, the command is kubectl log pod name. Kubectl, you can give this any one of command, to get the pod logs. The next question is, how do you manage the Argo CD works? So you need to be explain that end to end how the flow will be work. Yeah, GitHub based CD tool. It is a GitHub based CD tool. Watches Git repository, syncs desired state to Kubernetes, auto sync or manual sync, drift detection and rollback. You can give the some more definitely. Can you explain end to end CI/CD workflow using Jenkins? Yeah, you can give these examples for the interviewer. committing code using SCM like Git or GitHub, GitLab, webboot triggers using Jenkins, and building unit test, Sonar skip scanner, Docker build and push, deploy via Helm or Argo CD, monitoring the applications. Yeah, you can give like however you worked on your previous project. And the next question is, how do you troubleshoot if the server is not working? Yeah, checking the connectivity via ping or SSH connections, verify CPU or memory disk usages, check system logs, validate service status, inspect firewalls or security rules, restart service or service server if needed. The next question is, you automation implemented using Ansible? Yeah, you server provisioning and application deployment, user and package management, configuration management, and rolling updates. Yeah, list of Kubernetes process based on it. Yeah, like based on the command you can get it, and for you can get it, you can use this command. Yeah, what is the Terraform workflow? Yeah, Terraform workflow is the Terraform init, Terraform plan, Terraform apply, Terraform destroy and maintain the state field. These are the life cycles of Terraform. You simply remember it. iPad. Terraform I means init, P means plan, A means apply, D means destroy. This is the main, like you can able to easily remember it in the interview. The next question. If Terraform project has 100 resources, how do you create only one? Yeah, by using this command you can able to create it. Yeah, difference between daemon set and stateful set and deployment. Yeah, deployment is a stateless applications. Stateful set apps with stable identify. Daemon set runs one pod per node. Daemon set is an spy in the we can create in the worker node, and stateful state is used to store the data to tracking purpose, and deployments are used to achieve the zero downtime, and we can specifically roll back to specific version, and we can update an image directly without a zero downtime in the production servers. Yeah, you need to be give the more clarity to the interviewer. What is headless service? Headless service you can mention cluster IP, no load balancing, direct pod, DNS records, used stateful sets, and what is Kubernetes props and what are the types? And these are the types like liveness props used to restart the container, readiness props are used to traffic controller, and startup props are used to slow start apps. Can we create stateful set without PVC? Yeah, we can create technically, but it is not recommended in the real time. You can mention it that. And how do you attach PV and PVC to the deployment? Yeah, by creating manifest file only we can able to attach it. Yeah, how do you provide for S3 to EC2? Yeah, creating IAM role and attaching S3 policy, attach role to EC2 full permissions, avoid hardcode credentials. And what is Backstage? Developer portal platform, service catalog, plugin based architecture, improves developer productivity. What is APM? APM it stands for application performance monitoring, tracks latency, error output. Tools like New Relic, Dynatrace